Welcome to episode 23 of Reverse the Relapse. And today we are exploring how putting pressure on yourself to meet a goal weight can lead to weight gain. You're in the right place if you're ready to stop the sabotage and weight regain post-weight loss surgery and start losing again. Hi, I'm Georgie Beames. I'm a psychologist who specializes in the area of emotional eating, sabotage, and weight regain for weight loss surgery patients. I work both in a weight loss surgery clinic as well as supporting women online to reverse the relapse. I honestly believe that psychology should be a mandatory part of everyone's weight loss surgery journey. Your body has had an upgrade to version 2.0 after surgery, but your mind has been operating at version 1.0. You're here to update your mind to match your body and get back on your weight loss path, and I'm here to help you. So I want to talk you through today this goal weight trap that I see play out with a lot of women, regardless of whether you've had surgery or not. So I had a session with one of my lovely one-on-one clients this week, and it's her birthday in 2 weeks' time. And she had set a goal for herself where she wanted to be a specific weight for her birthday. So she started to track and count everything, and she got a little bit obsessive with it all, right? I'm sure you can all relate here. So guess what happened? She started to eat more. She started to sabotage herself. So why is the opposite happening? So this has to do with three key things. So firstly, any pressure that you put on yourself to lose weight will end in sabotage. So if you put a lot of pressure on yourself to get to a very specific weight by a set day, and you kind of got this like death-like grip, right? You get a bit obsessive about it, a bit controlling about it. Typically, the opposite of what you want will happen, which is eating sabotage and weight gain. Secondly, the more that you try to be in control with your eating, it will lead to you being out of control with your eating at another point in time. Control is not the answer. It is also driven by fear and anxiety. That's what underpins this level of control. It's not healthy, it's not sustainable, it's not balanced. And thirdly, if you have any pressure on yourself to be a certain weight by a certain time, what you're really saying is that you don't feel good about yourself right now, which is a self-worth issue. So let me ask you, what will 2 kilograms or 5 kilograms lighter, how will that make you feel that you don't feel now? So these 3 points cover 2 out of my 3 pillars in my version 2.0 upgrade model, which is upgrading your self-worth and upgrading your relationship with food to version 2.0 to make your weight loss surgery a success. So you might be asking, well, Georgie, what is the answer? If I'm not in control with my eating, I'm going to be out of control, right? Wrong. So this is all or nothing thinking, right? This goes hand in hand in this area of eating and weight. And this thinking is what is keeping so many women stuck. This is where you believe that if you relax your in control side, that you will suddenly rebound to be out of control and stack back on the weight. But there's another way of being, which is in the middle, that's far more balanced and sustainable. So the goal here is to feel empowered, where you have the power over food and where you can have, say, 1 biscuit and leave the rest. You can have the packet in the cupboard, right? And forget about it. Imagine that. Or maybe where you have the chocolate in the cupboard and you forget about it. There's no willpower or white knuckling your way through cravings. That sounds good, right? Sounds like some peace and calm. The missing ingredient here is trust. So let me ask you, do you trust yourself around food? Do you trust yourself that you can stop at 1? Or that once you start eating that you can stop? So when you feel relaxed and calm and you trust yourself around food, you feel empowered. And this is where I see natural weight loss occurring for so many women. And this is where you don't need to track and count everything. And it's far more sustainable. And let me tell you from previous experience, it's a far nicer way to live your life. It feels so freeing. And this is exactly what we do in my group version 2.0 upgrade program, where we actually clear the block around control and all or nothing thinking. And we're actually doing this block in the next 2 weeks. So if you want to get to that place of trust and feeling calm around food and feeling empowered, feel free to send me a DM on either Facebook or Instagram if you want to learn more. So if control really worked as a strategy, you wouldn't be here, right? Because if you're like most of the weight loss surgery patients I work with, you probably have a PhD in control, and I know because I've been there myself. So here's a transformation takeaway. Here are 3 questions that I want you to sit with and consider. First of all, what would it look like for you if you could approach your relationship with food in the middle? So not too much in control, nor being out of control. Being balanced and relaxed and calm and free. So what's the fear holding you back here? And this is just a fear that can be cleared. My client, this was the exact fear that was holding her back. This fear around if I'm not so in control and counting and calculating, I'm going to end up being out of control. And obviously I don't want to get there because I'm not at my goal weight yet. So we processed those fears in the session. We processed those blocks and got her into a way of being where she trusted herself. She felt calm and relaxed and back on her path, which is exactly primed. This is where she needs to be at, to be primed for that natural weight loss to occur. No more pressure, no more calculations, no more sort of death-like grip control, but just that really relaxed, calm, free way of being. Second of all, what would it look like if you really did trust yourself? And how would your relationship with food and your weight be different if you really had that trust in yourself? And thirdly, what stops you from feeling good enough now? Exactly where you're at on your weight loss journey. Remember, we can't hate our way skinny. Let me tell you, I tried and it didn't work. Actually led to more weight gain. The more you accept yourself, where you're at on your journey right now, the more you are primed for positive, sustainable change. So I hope this has been helpful. I love sharing these client case studies with you. I appreciate you. Thank you for listening. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Bye for now. If you loved the content in this podcast, you have to come and check out my one-on-one coaching program. We work together for 3 months to get you back in control and change your relationship with food for good. Now, I only have limited places available every month. So go to my website and click work with me. That's www.georgiebeames.com. See you over there.